So ExpressVPN is arguably one of the best VPNs out there, especially when it comes to their privacy policy, but why is that? Well, in today's video, I'll talk about Express, what it offers, if it works for streaming and torrenting, if it's actually secure, and everything you need to know to really understand whether or not Express is a good choice for you and your situation. Now, if you've already made your decision and you want to get right to it, I have a bunch of useful links in the description down below, including discounts and coupon codes, so feel free to check those out if you want. So let's kick this off with talking about arguably the most important feature of any VPN, and that's the privacy policy. Around 66% of VPN users are mainly using VPNs to protect their data and their personal information online, and this stat is from a study by Forbes. And it makes sense. The internet is filled to the brim with people trying to steal your information, trying to get malware on your computer, or companies just trying to sell your data to advertisers. And using a VPN is one way to protect yourself from situations like that. But why exactly is a VPN's privacy policy so important? Well, because one of the main reasons to use a VPN is to protect your privacy online. So if the VPN is turning around and selling your data or storing it unsafely, then there's almost no point in using that VPN. And it's not just the VPN's policy that's important, it's whether the VPN actually delivers on its promise. And Express absolutely excels in this. So one of the ways to make sure the VPN isn't just selling your data behind the scenes, which happens a lot with cheap or free VPNs, is to check for proof. Now, a small minority of good VPNs like Express and a few others will regularly allow third-party auditing companies to examine them and make sure that their no logs policy is being put into action. They make sure that the VPN really isn't keeping logs that contain personally identifiable information that can be used to track their users. ExpressVPN, for example, has been audited by KPMG, Cure 53, as well as PricewaterhouseCoopers or PwC. Now, having said that, audits aren't the be-all, end-all. In fact, most premium VPNs go through these types of audits. But what really sets Express apart from the others is that Express had its no logs policy tested in the real world. Because in 2017, the Turkish government seized one of Express's servers during an investigation, and they weren't able to find any useful data about Express's users. And that's because the data was never really collected to begin with. You see, Express doesn't use hard drives to store data, they use RAM-only servers, which essentially means there are no storage drives connected to the servers, meaning Express isn't really interested in collecting your personal data in the first place, which is, again, proven in the Turkish server incident I mentioned earlier. And to top it all off, ExpressVPN is based in the British Virgin Islands, which are not part of the 14 Eyes Alliance, and so they aren't required to share information with other countries. And for those of you that don't like to use their credit cards, Express does accept Bitcoin payments. Oh, and by the way, speaking of protecting yourself online and censorship, Express does phenomenally well in restrictive regions like China or the Middle East. It consistently bypasses China's censorship firewall, for example, which is known for being very difficult to get through. And unlike some other premium VPNs, Express doesn't require any additional plugins or manual configurations to get it up and running in a restrictive country. It's just plug and play. So if you live in a restrictive country or if you're traveling to one in the near future, Express is the most reliable option because you don't need to spend time setting things up and making sure it works. It just does. So ultimately, it would be safe to say that no one, including your ISP or government, will be able to know what you're doing online as long as you're connected to Express, and that's definitely what you want to see in a VPN. And that's it when it comes to privacy and security. Now, another main reason I use a VPN is to access streaming services that aren't available in my location. And when it comes to that, Express again does a stellar job because you get over 3,000 servers in 105 countries, and 105 is the highest number of countries I've seen offered by any VPN on the market today. And what this means is that it'll give you access to a lot of online content that you wouldn't be able to access otherwise. Let's take Netflix, for example. I was able to access more than 20 Netflix libraries from around the world. And this works for other streaming sites like Hulu, Disney+, Amazon Prime, HBO Max, and many more. I also have to emphasize here that when testing Express against other VPNs, I found that other VPNs would crash in the middle of a movie, or I'd have to jump around from one server to another just to find one that worked. And I didn't experience any of these issues when using Express. Speaking of streaming, one of the main areas Express really excels at is speed and performance. And that's when it comes to anything you're doing online, not just streaming. Now, it's in a VPN's very nature to have speed drops due to the time it takes to encrypt your traffic before it reaches the internet. But despite that, a premium VPN will keep those speed drops to a minimum. In general, any drop in speed that's between 10% and 25% is considered excellent. Even a speed drop of 40% is still considered good. Anything more than that, though, just means that you're now sacrificing performance for the sake of the encryption, and that's just not worth it. Especially because VPNs like Express will usually keep things in that sweet spot of 10 to 25% max. In fact, I personally only ever experienced a 25% speed drop when I was trying to connect to a really remote server. And by the way, this speed also works really great if you're using Express for gaming. Once you set it up to use the lightweight UDP protocol and connect to a server that's close to your gaming servers, the speeds are just perfect. Same thing for streaming. I was able to watch shows in high quality almost all the time and even got 4K. So the speed is really top notch. Now, besides streaming, another popular reason why people use VPNs is to protect their data while torrenting. And I just want to say that I don't condone anyone downloading copyrighted material. So please make sure that your online actions are in line with your local laws. But I do understand that in some countries, even if you download something by mistake, your ISP could send you a warning, and there could be legal procedures that result from this, which is why you should always check your local laws. Now, having said that, using a VPN while torrenting is very important so that you can make sure that none of the other torrenters will be able to see your IP address, and not even your ISP will be able to know what you're downloading, which goes back to what I was saying earlier about the importance of a VPN being trustworthy. Since Express has a proven no logs policy, that means you can rest assured it'll keep your data secure while torrenting. Now, besides privacy, one of the main reasons I personally prefer Express over the other premium VPNs is because Express is designed to be easy to use for just about everyone. You don't have to be a deep web hacker to understand it. Even if grandma just wants to watch a foreign drama, or if your 10-year-old wants to play Roblox online with their IP hidden just in case, Express makes it so simple and intuitive. You just select a country, turn it on, and you're good to go. So it'd be safe to recommend Express to people that are not necessarily so tech savvy. And by the way, it's not just easy to use, it's also very snappy when it comes to connecting and disconnecting from a server. It takes roughly a second or two. So whenever I need to connect to a VPN as quickly as possible, whether that's for streaming or for privacy, it just connects immediately. Not to mention that the startup of the application itself is very quick as well. I've tried it on my Android and on my Mac, and it was always fast and consistent no matter the device or operating system. Also, I just want to add here that you can use Express for up to 8 simultaneous connections. So you, your grandma, the kids, and a bunch of people can be online using Express at the same time, all under one subscription, which is great. Now, one of the main gripes people had with Express before is that compared to other premium VPNs like Nord, for example, it doesn't have so many extra bells and whistles. And again, as I said, this simplicity is a feature, not a flaw. But recently, Express has found a way to add more features without sacrificing their trademark simplicity. So one new feature that Express has added is called Advanced Protection. It blocks ads, trackers, and malicious sites. And it can also be used to block access to adult sites, meaning that it basically doubles as a simple form of parental control. And in addition to their Advanced Protection, they've also added a built-in password manager. What's so great about this is that other VPNs would usually offer password managers as a separate service that you have to pay extra for. Like with Nord, it's only available in the Plus plan, but with Express, it's all included. So that's a really nice bonus if you don't have a password manager already. And just in case you don't already use some kind of password manager, here's just a quick overview into what it is. A password manager will not only remember all of your passwords, it'll also help make complex passwords that are different across your accounts. That way, if one of your accounts gets compromised or if someone gets a hold of one of your passwords somehow, the rest of your accounts won't become vulnerable as well. Now, remember the big deal I made about Express's privacy policy before? Well, it really comes through with this password manager. You see, Express doesn't just store your passwords like a normal password manager. It encrypts the data in such a way that even Express doesn't know what your passwords are. And you can even use their manager to store credit card information or generate two-factor authentication codes, all without anyone having access to your information, not even Express. And it's this sort of continuous improvement to the service that you really want to look for in a VPN. Now, last but not least, we have to talk about how much it costs. And unfortunately for Express, it is a little more pricey than the other VPNs I've reviewed, but I really do mean a little more pricey. Like it's just $2 extra a month, less than a cup of coffee. So if you value privacy the most when it comes to VPNs, or if you really like things simple and easy to use, a couple extra bucks a month is extremely worth it. So how do the pricing plans break down exactly? Well, Express offers 3 options. You can pay month by month and it'll be $12.95 per month. Or if you sign up for 6 months, you pay $9.99 per month. And if you get the annual plan, you'll be paying $667 per month. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed, but the annual plan is by far the best bang for your buck. So it's the obvious choice for me. But out of curiosity, I spoke with Express and they mentioned that a lot of people end up spending more money on monthly renewals than they would have with the yearly plan, because the typical pattern is that people renew monthly, thinking they might not need a VPN long term. So unfortunately, they end up spending more money on the monthly plan with a higher monthly rate than they would have going with the yearly plan, which significantly lowers the rate, especially with the discount code we provided below. So ultimately, if you know you're not going to need Express for longer than a month, definitely get the month plan. But if there's a chance you might end up using it longer than a month, you might want to go with the longer term plan. And then if you change your mind or realize you won't need it that long, you can always get a refund and go back to just a month at a time plan. And that's that for all the details you're going to need to make your decision. So at the end of the day, should you get ExpressVPN? If you're asking me, I'm going to say yes, definitely. It's a solid recommendation for me. Express has been incredibly reliable in my experience. It's very consistent when it comes to accessing streaming services, and it's very compatible with torrenting as well, without any throttling or bandwidth limitations at all. The privacy is as proven as can be, and that's honestly something very unique about ExpressVPN. And I never had any problems with the speed. So I'd say the only nitpick that I would have is that it costs just a tiny bit more. But again, it's just a couple of extra dollars per month, and to me, it's worth it. So if that's the only reason you'd hesitate, then I hope that maybe the discount code down in the description will help even that out for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I was able to help you make a final decision. And if you found this information helpful, please leave a thumbs up. That always makes my day, and remember to subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with everything VPN and cybersecurity. Otherwise, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.